just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just sitting at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. I'm just sitting at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm just sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Good morning. Welcome to the University of New England and to the graduation ceremony for the awards in the Faculty of Humanities, Arts, Social Science and Education. Graduands, family, friends and the UNE community, may I ask you to now please stand for the entry of the academic procession and the Chancellor of the University of New England, and please remain standing to join us in singing the National Anthem. Thank you.
Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard, so no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. I see this love like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face there's flashing signs, seek it out and you shall find. Oh, but I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, I'm doing the wrong thing. I feel something so wrong, I'm doing the right thing. I couldn't lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard, so no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard, so no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is a four-letter word, make that money, watch it burn. Oh, but I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so wrong, I'm doing the right thing. I couldn't lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard, so no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard, so no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. With golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands that the University of New England operates on and that we come from, and pay my respects to the elders past and present. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the winter graduation ceremony for Humanities, Arts, Social Sciences and Education. These are great days, they're your day. But to our special guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Honourable Chris Minns, Premier of New South Wales, who is a graduate of this university with a BA, our Deputy Chancellor, Ms Jan McClelland, our Vice-Chancellor and CEO, Professor Chris Moran, Emeritus Professor Alison Sheridan, who is our Squire Bedell today, my fellow University Council members, the entire university community, and you, the reason why we're here. To you and your families, this is your day, enjoy it. You've worked hard to be here, and I'm sure it all hasn't been plain sailing. So live it, remember it, and see the people that you want to see as you're here. And if you haven't been here before, which some of you mightn't have been, please take the time after the day's ceremony to have a look around this place. We're proud of this campus. It is a magnificent place. So it is my great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to open this ceremony and ask Colin Ahoy to make welcome to country.
I am honoured here today to continue the modern Australian custom of respectful acknowledgement and welcome of traditional owners of this land. As we gather on this sacred land, let us acknowledge that we are standing on country for which the members and elders of the Yanawan people and their ancestors have been custodians for thousands of years. Here they have performed age-old ceremonies, celebrations and initiations. We acknowledge their living culture and unique role in the life of this land. As caretakers of this land, Aboriginal people use fire as a way of rejuvenating the country, of bringing new life for the animals and the inheritance of a rich, fertile land for our future generations. We acknowledge the elders, past and present, and their ancestors. While there has been great change to this land over the generations, we know in our hearts that the stories and the spirits of the Aboriginal nation will always be written in the landscape. The great challenge to all newcomers to this land is to open our eyes to see the stories written, open our ears and hear the songs that have been sung, and feel the sacredness of the land on which we are standing on today. As a proud member of the Yanawan people, I welcome you here today. Councillor.
Thank you, Colin. We're proud to have you as our elder in residence, and Colin is somebody who welcomes people, or welcomes a lot of people to this institution. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Chris Moran, to introduce today's occasional address speaker.
Thank you, Chancellor. I also acknowledge the Yanawan people as the traditional custodians of this place and pay respects to elders past, present and emerging. Before I introduce the speaker for today, I'd like to extend a special thanks to the Chancellor of the University of New England. This is UNE Chancellor James Harris's last round of graduation ceremonies, as he'll be stepping down from the role later this year. He's overseen 78 graduation ceremonies and has personally congratulated more than 11,000 students. That's a lot of handshakes. James Harris was first appointed to council in 1994 and was elected as Chancellor in November 2014. He relates the story that his phone rang one day at home and someone said the papers will be there on Tuesday. He said, "What papers?" "The papers for the Council of University of New England." "Oh, better go." Been doing it for 30 years. James Harris has always had a strong and loyal connection to UNE. During his time as Chancellor, he's invested considerable time in service to UNE. He was instrumental in securing $46 million in funding for the Integrated Agricultural Education Project, resulting in the build of the Agricultural Education Building, the refurbishment of UNE Tamworth in 2015, and completion of Phase 3 of the Centre for Animal Research and Training. Mr. Harris is also a quiet philanthropist. He has supported a number of UNE students with scholarships to help them reach their goals and their academic ambitions. In the same vein, he has contributed to community wellbeing, including working to raise funds for the New England Regional Art Museum. Whilst this might be the last graduation of James Harris, we certainly hope this is not his last philanthropic. James Harris was awarded an honorary doctorate from UNE in 2007 for his services to the university. This gives him the right to be referred to as Dr. Harris in the circumstances that he's involved with our university. Please join me in congratulating Dr. James Harris for his extraordinary service to the University of New England over 30 years. Graduation ceremonies can seem quite a solemn event, almost religious. Today, you've come, the people over the back, to see your family, your loved ones, your friends graduate. Don't hold back. Yell when they come up. Cheer. Let out that sense of achievement that you have as being their supporters here. We're not in church, we're here to celebrate the graduation. The first graduation to be held at UNE was in 1955, the year after the university's official formation. This 70-year-old university has now been graduating students every year for those 69 years. Incredibly, I recently met the very first graduate of our university. Before we became a university, we were a college of the University of Sydney. And the first graduation for us as a university, the students got to decide, the graduates got to decide, would they graduate from the University of Sydney or from the University of New England? Peter Battle was the chap's name. He said, "I haven't done much, Chris." I said, "Peter, what have you done?" He said, "I'm a teacher in Tamworth." I said, "Peter, how many of the population of Tamworth do you think have been through your classroom?" "Oh, a lot of them, Chris." So, "Peter, that doesn't sound like nothing to me." Now, he became the first graduate because his surname started with the letter B. And I asked him, "So why did you choose the University of New England over the University of Sydney?" And he just looked at me, a steely gaze. He said, "How could you ask me that question?" It's obvious to our graduates today, the answer to that question. This graduation may seem to you at this moment as a conclusion, as it must have felt to those thousands who graduated before you. But graduation is a time of beginning. One of the beginnings is that you become a UNE alumni. You join a huge cohort of people who share an open secret that this modest, tiny little university, built by the community for the community in the highlands of northern New South Wales, is a life changer. It changes people, and some of those people have gone out and changed the world. Not everyone wants to change the world, fortunately, because things would get a bit messy if everyone was up to it. But I hope that what you've learned here carries you forward through a rewarding life, ideally a life in which you return to us once or multiple times, so that we can help you advance into new phases of knowledge and understanding. The world's a fast-moving place, and it's our responsibility to move with that pace so you can come back here and find the next thing that you need. Unlike we humans, institutions are just beginning to hit their straps at 70. At UNE, we see our 70th anniversary as an opportunity to reassert our independence and our uniqueness as an institution. The founders of UNE envisaged a university for all. In 1920, when the only people that went to university were the children of elite families, 1 or 2% of the population got to go to university. This university started, and one of the first things they did is they went out into the communities and they taught a group of people that no one had taught before. Adults. They sought no permission. They sought no reward. They handed out no awards and certificates. They just went and helped the community get what they need. Leadership, agriculture, economics, a whole range of things that this university taught. So it showed access and inclusion before the concepts existed. They invented distance education before the internet was imagined. They used paper, post. That's the way it was done. Imagine the logistics they created inside the institution to do that. And then they created colleges. The people who went to the colleges were expected to get degrees. That's why they were here. That was their work, their toil. The opportunity they had here was to become the leaders of the future, particularly regional leaders. There are tens of thousands of them out there. You have the opportunity to be those leaders. We're also a fully metropolitan university. When this university was established, there was a large group of people in a relatively large city. The city was called Sydney. They lived in the west of Sydney. Nobody wanted to know about them, whether they're adults or children. So the largest cohort of distance students to the University of New England came from Western Sydney. We've been told recently that we're recent blow-ins to the urban area. We've been there from the beginning. We've been providing life opportunities to people of Western Sydney and further afield of all of the cities of Australia since we were formed. So a remarkable place you're graduating from. Why do I tell you all this about the future and our history when you're finishing? Well, you're not finished with learning. When I was robing for my first graduation here, I looked up at the library in this beautiful home we have here called Bullaminba. Bullaminba was built in 1890. You might recall I said the university was formed in 1938. 1954 we became independent. One of the windows in that university, I slipped, in that home, says, "Cease not to learn until thou cease to live." This place was destined to become a university. Why are those words in that window? You're on a roll, just keep learning and do it where you can be certain of an excellent experience right here. Homing pigeons you should be. So to you who are soon to become our alumni, watch this space. There's lots more of our 70th birthday. Celebrate with us and celebrate on your day today. Since UNE's first Vice-Chancellor, Sir Robert Madgwick, gave an occasional address at UNE's 1959 graduation, this podium has been followed by hundreds of fascinating speakers, both UNE alumni and others, who take the opportunity to impart their wisdom and experience on the graduating cohort. Chris Minns is the 47th Premier of New South Wales and member for Kogarah. He was born and raised in the St George area and was elected the member for Kogarah in 2015. In 2021, he became leader of the New South Wales Labor Party and successfully led the party to government at the 2023 state election. Chris Minns has a Bachelor of Arts from the University of New England and a Master's in Public Policy from Princeton University. And as we're walking up the footpath today in the beautiful sunshine of New England, he said, "You know, when I got to Princeton, it gave me the sense of what I feel here today at the University of New England. There's something special about special places in regions." I added the last bit. He's married to Anna, a businesswoman and lawyer, and together they have 3 sons. Chancellor, graduands, guests, in light of his achievements and services to the people of New South Wales, I'm honoured to introduce the New South Wales Premier, the Honourable Chris Minns, as your occasional address speaker this morning. Please give him a warm welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. and thank you for letting me share this special day on the land of the Ngunnawal people. Thank you again for that warm introduction, Chris. Thank you to Jan, and in particular, thanks to James for you and your family's extraordinary dedication to the University of New England, for which I am a proud alumni. Friends, it's a real honour to be here today. This is a celebration of decades of work by you and also by the people that you love. When your parents were under the covers with you when you were young, reading you stories as little kids, it was getting you ready for this moment. When your favourite teacher saw something in you and encouraged you and supported you, it was with this wonderful day in mind. And when you went to your parents and said you were taking a break from university because you've had enough, but promised to return at some undisclosed date, and your dad looked at you with the most cynical side eye you'd ever seen, but you were eventually able to graduate and say, "I told you so," well, today's about that as well. Or maybe that's just my story, everyone, sorry. But Armidale brings back magic memories. And what I'm trying to say today is that it's much about your loved ones and the support network around you as it is about your incredible hard work and dedication. So if mum or dad or partners or kids or uncles or aunties want to take hundreds of photos this afternoon or insist on kissing you in front of your cool university friends, you have to do it. It's Premier's orders. This is one of those exciting moments in life when you're looking out at the horizon and the sky is clear and everything is ahead of you. The story is still unwritten. Only you can write that story. But by graduating today with this degree from a great regional university, it means that you're walking out into that world from a position of strength. Some time ago, let's call it an unspecified time ago, I was in your shoes, out on the grass, graduating from the University of New England. I was sitting there feeling the same things, no doubt, that many of you are feeling today. Pride, excitement, perhaps a bit of relief, but also that bittersweet feeling that comes when one chapter of your life is closing and another is about to begin. I didn't know what my life was going to look like looking back. I didn't know I'd go on to work in the charity sector, that I'd start a family and have 3 kids, that I would go back to university for even more study. I didn't know then that I'd run for office or enter Parliament. I didn't know any of that. I was unclear of what the future would be. But I did know a few things about life that proved enormously useful over that journey. Things I learned here in the humanities at university. I knew something of human psychology because of that degree and how people relate to one another, what makes us tick. I knew a bit about how societies function, how we manage to live together despite our differences. I knew the basics of politics and economics. I knew about history, about the great catalogue of human experiences, of the things that we've tried in the past and succeeded with and those that had been failures, about the stories that we told ourselves over the years. Now that might seem, and some may say, that that's abstract or fluffy or impractical, but I promise you it is absolutely not. You are carrying something precious out of this degree, an understanding of the human condition, and nothing will ever replace it. Consider the world that you're about to enter, a world where we're living more and more of our lives on our phones, behind screens, at a distance from one another. When technology is everywhere, when artificial intelligence is trying to imitate our brains, our minds, and maybe even take our jobs. Now, some people might consider that a reason to give up on the humanities, to fly the white flag, to accept that robots are going to take over everything. But the opposite is in fact true. Because the more we rely on machines, the more valuable becomes the understanding of humanity. Humanity is what we bring to the table that nothing else can. I don't care what they say in Silicon Valley or what tech bros say or what multi-billionaires assert. The truth of the matter is there is no substitute for human empathy and human relationships. No one wants to talk or work with a talking Siri app. We want to work with colleagues, with personalities, with eventually friends who understand us and who care about us and who want us to succeed. That sense of care and concern for one another, I believe, can only truly be fostered if we know each other in our workplaces and through our professional lives. And to know someone, you have to do it in person, not via Zoom or via Slack or via text. I have to say, friends, I am concerned about the idea that technology can replace the wonder and endlessly renewable creativity of joint human endeavour. The New South Wales government made a decision last week that in some quarters has been unpopular. From now on, the majority of the work week must be done in the office rather than at home. Now, this isn't a big deal for the majority of public servants in the state. 85% of essential workers in New South Wales are police officers and teachers and corrections officers, and there is no working from home. But there was a widespread work from home culture that emerged in the New South Wales public service during the COVID health pandemic. And that was for very understandable reasons. We asked people to do it. And while there's been commentary that the decision the government's made was done in order to drive more commerce in the CBD or get more people on the new metro or because of concerns about productivity, that's not the case. We did it because we believe in the mission of public service in the state, that a sense of shared vision for the public good can only be achieved if, as a team, we're able to jointly determine goals, that collaboration drives creativity and complex problem solving, that when we hit obstacles and struggles, as we inevitably will in our working lives, we need people to lean on in the workplace to buck us up and get us back on our feet. And lastly, and I think this is particularly true for this graduating class, we did it because we believe we become better employees and better people by modelling ourselves on someone who can take us under their wing and act as a mentor. Unfortunately, despite the wonders and opportunities of technology, we need to physically be with one another to achieve these outcomes. Now, I believe that this is true because, like all of you, I studied the humanities. I was very pleased to see the results of surveys conducted on young people by the government's, after the government's decision. Large numbers supported working from the office rather than home. The reason being because they wanted to know their workmates, to get values and tips and culture from their peers and their bosses, and they were ambitious and wanted to get ahead. Now, that's great news for the New South Wales government, and that's great news for the state. I also note that there's a lot of teachers graduating today. Firstly, it's incredible to see you in such great number. We need you. The great Irish poet Yeats once said that education is the lighting of a fire, not the filling of a bucket. And that's what brilliant teachers do, light a fire. There's no app, there's no computer, there's no website, there's no AI technician that can light that fire in a young student, who can see something in them that perhaps they can't see in themselves, who can draw out that sense of wonder for education, to teach them to be curious about the world. Whether that's solving a complex maths problem or understanding how exciting science can be, or even a deeper understanding of Shakespeare. Only a teacher can do that. My dad was a public school teacher his entire professional life, as well as being a principal in the New South Wales public education system. And because we've got a bit of an unusual surname, I'm constantly reminded of his legacy. People come up to me all the time and say over that 40-year time span that they were students of my father's and that he was able to change their life, or encourage them to do debating, or he looked out for them when they were having a tough time at school. It's a remarkable legacy, and it's one that my brother and sister and my mother lean on since we lost our dad a couple of months ago. But I can tell you that there's very few professions in the world where that is even possible, where you can leave a mark long after you've left the profession or this world. If you can give it your all, if you pour your passion and your intelligence, if you put your heart and your soul into this job, it will reverberate through the lives of young Australians. Friends, my dad also taught me another lesson, which is that a short speech is always better than a long speech. I remember him saying that no one ever got to the end of a good speech and said, "Geez, that was good. I just wish it went for 10 minutes more." So to the class of 2024, congratulations on this incredible achievement. I know that you'll look back with pride and that you'll look forward with hope. This looks like the end, but it's really the beginning.
Thank you, Premier, very much. We are proud to have you as a member of our family and a happy member. And I know that you all will follow in the steps of our guest speaker and do something for this society. So thank you very much. It's my great pleasure to introduce our graduation musician. This part of New South Wales is blessed with an extraordinary amount of talent, and we like to give that talent a chance to shine at graduation ceremonies. And today, we've got Hannah Neilson, who is going to perform for you. I ask, please do not stand during the performance. Thank you.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture, 'cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man, I will fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time, and you still dizzy. Since I've come on home, oh, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Valerie, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hannah. I now invite the delegate to the Chair of Academic Board, our Dean of Graduate Research, Professor Jane Stadler, to present the graduates for their degrees.
Chancellor, I submit to you the list of candidates as set out in the programme who have completed all requirements and are entitled to be admitted to their respective academic degrees and awards.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit these candidates to their respective academic degrees and awards.
Would the graduates please stand? Would the graduates please be seated? And would the graduates also receiving the New England Award please stand? Chancellor, the New England Award is granted to those selected graduates who have demonstrated outstanding service to the university and wider community and commitment to others. It is a non-academic award given by the university in recognition of the skills, attributes, leadership, and personal qualities that are developed through extracurricular activity, committee membership, voluntary work, and good citizenship. Today, the university is proud to be presenting these graduates with this award.
Through your actions to achieve this New England Award, you have shown yourselves to be high-achieving, proactive and outward-looking members of the university community. UNE is proud of the relationships you and we have built through your efforts and the many organisations that you've introduced us to. On behalf of the Council and the entire university community, I wish you well and extend our hearty congratulations.
Would the graduates please be seated? Would the graduates who are also receiving a Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award please stand? Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor's Scholar Award is granted to selected bachelor's or master's degree students who are graduating with a grade point average of 6.7 or higher. Today, the university is proud to be presenting these graduates with this award.
The Vice-Chancellor's Ex-Scholar Award is a way the university recognises and celebrates and rewards the high-achieving students who are most academically blessed. Through your actions to achieve the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award, you have shown yourselves to be hard-working, disciplined members of the university community with a determination to succeed and also an ability to encourage and cajole your fellow students. On behalf of the Council and the entire university community, I extend to you our hearty congratulations.
Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you all those graduates newly admitted to academic degrees and awards, commencing with those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, and Master of Philosophy, who are able to be present at this ceremony. For the Doctor of Education, I present Andrew James Coote, and I will read out the title of the award. The influence of digital device use on kindergarten students' engagement with reading But are they really reading? For the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy, Sagar Ratna Bajrachaya, whose thesis was the response of flow-dependent ecosystem services to climate change within the riverine landscape of the Koshi River Basin in Nepal. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Nipa Chakki, whose thesis was the effects of flood history and environmental cues on microcrustaceans hatching from floodplain sediment and the predictions on the impact of water resource development and climate change on microcrustacean hatching response. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Christina Lily Fidali, whose thesis was exploring adaptive capacity in a co-management regime to develop, maintain, and simultaneously manage conservation threats to ensure community-based conservation resilience, a case study on Arnavan Community Marine Park in the Solomon Islands. And our final Doctor of Philosophy graduate, Simona Lisa Strungaru. Disrupting Peace, a critical inquiry into the elite power and the prevalence of sexual exploitation and abuse conducted by UN peacekeepers. For the degree of Master of Philosophy, Brenda May Lessier, whose Brenda's thesis was Ancient Rigor with a Little Modern Delight, Romano Michelli and the Psalms of the Office of Vespers, 1610. Our final Master of Philosophy graduate, congratulations to David James Newham, whose thesis was, We've been doing this for a long time, the reclamation of traditional Aboriginal knowledge and ways of teaching in contemporary systems of the Western world. Chancellor, I now have the honour to invite the delegate of the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, Arts and Social Science and Education, Associate Professor Nathan Wise, to present those graduates newly admitted to degrees and awards, commencing with the degree of Master who were able to be present at this ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Master, Graduate Diploma and Graduate Certificate from the Faculty of Humanities, Arts, Social Sciences and Education. Master of Applied Theatre Studies, Roseanne Marie Grayson, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award. Master of Arts, Alison Rose Babbage, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award and also receiving the Diploma in Science. John Thomas Chalk. Peter John Benedict Duncan. Kelly Ann G, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award. Danielle Logue. Daniel Keith Newman, also receiving the New England Award. Okechi Joshua Obimba. Tiffany Reynolds Flannery, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award. Master of Education, Special Education, Gemma Ellen Mulligan. Master of History, Timothy Irving Burrows. Jamie Anthony William Gatehouse, also receiving the New England Award. Braden Luke Kruger. Emily May Sheehy. Master of Teaching Primary, Rebecca Dale Addison. Samuel Olsen Bronga. Natasha Amy Clements. Matthew Scott Jones. Sky Victoria Lonergan. Carla Michelle Martin. Hannah Elizabeth Oles. Deborah Gay White. And Meredith K. Wilson. Master of Teaching Secondary, Matthew Michael Adamo. Sahar Bashir. James Michael Batten, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award. Gabrielle Ann Brunel. Eleanor Rose Catt. Zier Chen. Abubakar Dakik. Sarah Dranoska. Erin Helene Fritsch, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award. Zoe Connie Larkings. Joshua James Lipens. Kathleen McCarthy. Tracy Joanne McMahon. Vaishali Mehta. Larsa Morgan. Tri Vin Yoon. Erin Eileen Patrick. Alicia Lucinda Perrott. Sarah Jane Spillane. Carolyn Kate Taylor. Francesca Xin Wen. And Sally Lee Lauder Williams. Master of Urban and Regional Planning, Angela Jade Bowden. Michelle Catherine Kempion Van Zetten. Olivia Claire Smith. Graduate Diploma in Local, Family and Applied History, Verona Lee Armstrong. Graduate Diploma in Urban and Regional Planning, Kerry Veronica Copley. Benjamin Curran. Olivia Spice. Graduate Certificate in Arts, Catherine Alice Jones. Chancellor, I now have the honour to invite the delegate of the Head of School of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences, Associate Professor Jason Stoessel, to present those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honours, Bachelor, and those graduates awarded the Advanced Diploma and Diploma who were able to present at this ceremony.
Chancellor. Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor with Honours, Bachelor, and those graduates awarded the Advanced Diploma and Diploma from the School of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences. Bachelor of Music with Honours, Lisa Jane Griffiths, Second Class Honours, Division 1. Bachelor of Arts, Sarah Alice Blackburn. Princess Bernadette Castellano Fitzgerald. Julie Nunn. Kimberly Jane Peckham. Eleanor May Thomas. Jamie Warren Smith. And William Bohay Wickham. For the Bachelor of Criminology, Brooke Haley Fenton. Grace Bell Finlayson. Brooke Amanda Meany, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor Scholars Award. Kayla Rose Ilana Panetta. Paris Hunter Rain. Natalie Ann Sumner. For the Bachelor of Historical Inquiry and Practice, Lisa Kim Bell. Leonie Adele Spurway. For the Bachelor of International Studies, Zachary Vincent Meals, also receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Scholars Award. Amelia Roche. For the Bachelor of Social Science, Emily Dwyer. Katrina Armin Telebrico. For the Bachelor of Sustainability, Rachel Lee Creamer. Tyler Ann Dietrich. Victoria Emily Heron. For the Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning, Laura Hawkins. Kaylee Louise Chauvelin. Madison Ann Spiteri. For the Advanced Diploma in Arts, Courtney Jane Cousins. For the Diploma in Arts, Tamika Emilia McKenzie. Helen Siosis. Claudia Ann Sutty. Isabel Claire Sutty. Chancellor, I now have the honour to invite the Head of School of Education, Professor Sue Gregory, to present those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor and those graduates awarded the diploma who are able to be present for today's ceremony.
Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you those graduates newly admitted to the degree of Bachelor and those graduates awarded the diploma from the School of Education. Bachelor of Early Childhood and Primary, Rosemary Abraham. Colleen Helena Jane Kerr. Sarah Louise McNamara. Samantha Narelle Morley. Shanice Teagan Pitty. Justin Ray Shawk. Kannika Sherry Thompson. Rebecca Louise Tobin. Natasha Tanitsi. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Teaching, Jessica May Barnes. Amy Biggs. Georgia Bookless. Kirby Jane Burrow. Nina Salila Callinan. Rainier Shafi. Chu Fen Shon. Melissa Couvray. Amanda Catherine Gresham. Hoda Haken. Rebecca Hogg. Alicia Jane Merrick. Vicky Leanne Ong. Jennifer Lee Patterson. Kelly Lee Richter. Ika Supermarty. Elizabeth Maria Van Leeuwen. Richna Vij. Bachelor of Education in Service Conversion, Eden Freya Doyle. Adele Joy Lockman, also receiving the New England Award. Madeline Louise Whipp. Bachelor of Education, K-12 Teaching, Loyola Margaret Moore, also receiving the New England Award. Eliza Jane Parks. Georgia Rowe Thomas. Bachelor of Education, K-6 Teaching, Ellie Jane Barklow. Riley Patrick Dawson Carroll. Deborah Ann Chanel. Rebecca Mary Gillen. Lisa Shireen Gillard. Crystal Hall. Jennifer Leslie Hewitt. Megan Grace Joy Humphrey. Penelope Claire Keogh. Jessica Lee McGinty. Melissa Ann Parkinson. Madison Louise Payne. Chelsea Elizabeth Pollock. Chloe Sky Serkin. Kate Amber Simpson. Catherine Ann Smythe. Kyle Ralph Anthony Steele. Bachelor of Education Primary, Shelley Nicole Jeffrey. Kaylee McDonald. Alicia Marie Payne. Donna Margarita Thomas. Matthew Lloyd Walsh. Bachelor of Education, Secondary Arts, Lee Bing Karen Eng, also receiving the Vice Chancellor Scholars Award. Jared Scott Bates. Isabella Ann Bennett Tonkin. Rhiannon Jane Chessels. Bryson Ian Deves. Gabrielle Louise DeWeja. Marianne Jane Domro, also receiving the New England Award. Sophie Caitlin Hayden. Shanine Marie Moodley. Salvador James Puglisi. Bachelor of Education, Secondary Mathematics, Patrick Brennan. Joel Stewart Murphy. Bachelor of Education, Secondary Music, Emma Hunter. Bachelor of Education, Secondary Science, Peter John Uso. Jordan Snape. Bachelor of Special and Inclusive Education Primary, Gwendolyn Marshy. Catherine Roper. Bachelor of Training and Development, Joanne Elizabeth Hayes Gould. Brooke Louise Maggs. Diploma in Educational Studies, Annalise Charlotte McCatton Arantz. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Faculty of Humanities, Arts, Social Science and Education to graduates who were able to be present at this ceremony.
Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite, on your behalf, to move a vote of thanks, if you give me 5 minutes, Kannika Thompson, Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood and Primary. I invite you to please to move a vote of thanks on behalf of your fellow graduates.
Good morning, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Council members, distinguished guests, academic staff, fellow graduates, especially those who are from Canberra, and family and friends. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the Anawan land and paying my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. Today, we gather to celebrate our achievements and reflect on our transformative journey as graduates of the University of New England. First, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to our Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. Your exceptional leadership and support have been the foundation of our success. We are deeply grateful. My name is Kannika Thompson, and I am honored to graduate today with the Bachelor of Education in Early Childhood and Primary Teaching. My academic journey began in 2019. As a full-time employee and a mother, pursuing a degree and achieving my dream of becoming a teacher felt like a formidable challenge. However, UNE's online campus made this dream attainable. Balancing work, family, and studies was demanding, and the global pandemic, which struck shortly after I began my studies, further complicated our journey. Despite these challenges, UNE's steadfast support helped us navigate these turbulent times, turning obstacles into opportunities and guiding us toward our goals. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the academic staff. As a first-time online student, I was worried about staying connected. However, the Zoom tutorials, along with your continuous support and prompt responses to our frantic emails, begging for extensions or asking if we needed to use double spacing even though you have already said so, made the experience as cohesive and engaging as being on the campus. A sincere thank you to the Ask UNE team, the Office of Professional Learning, librarians, and IT support staff. Your behind-the-scenes work was invaluable and allowed us to focus on our studies and engage fully with our learning. I would also like to extend special thanks to people who have made a significant impact on my journey. Dr. Sally Larson, thank you for your invaluable support and patience during the graduate teacher performance assessment. Without your support, I wouldn't be here today. Dr. Casey Mainsbridge and Dr. Angel Mock, your dedication and after-hours help via emails and Zoom meetings were greatly appreciated. Dr. Lynn Everett and Dr. Benjamin Thorne, thank you for helping me uncover my artistic talents and for bringing my family together during my drama and dance projects. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. Today is a testament to our hard work, perseverance, and resilience. We have faced challenges and embraced opportunities, and it is this collective journey that makes our achievement even more meaningful. And to our families and friends, to my mum and dad watching the live stream from overseas, and my husband and my son, your support has been our foundation. Through many tearful nights of doubt and joy, your encouragement, patience, and belief in us have been instrumental in our success. This day is as much yours as it is ours. Reflecting on our student journey, the support from the UNE community has been invaluable. The guidance from faculty, resources, and friendships have all shaped our success. As we move forward, let's carry the lessons, friendships, and values with us into new adventures. Thank you to everyone who has made this day possible. We are proud to be part of UNE and deeply grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we close, I'd like to invite you to join the alumni of UNE. As graduates, you're entitled to. I like to think of it as our external family. It's a worldwide family. It's very welcoming. And if you do go to a place where you know nobody, the chances are there will be a member of the UNE alumni there. Now, you may not want anything more than where to buy the best coffee, or where to send us kids to school, or where's a nice place to live, and what are the things you do or you don't do in that community if it's a foreign community. So please join. We'd like to know where you are, and we'd like to be able to tell you what we're doing. And secondly, you've earned a degree today through hard work, perspiration, and I'm sure your families have given you encouragement, a little cajoling, and your friends and colleagues have also helped. But use the degree and the information and the knowledge you've got, firstly a little selfishly, to help yourselves, to enhance the ability for you to live better and to get a better job or to get a job. Secondly, use it to enhance the way that your family can live in the communities that you live in. And finally, help the communities that you live and work in. You'll find it an extraordinary, enlightening experience to help those people that are around you. It's rewarding. It creates friendships for life, and it makes you feel better. So in a selfish point of view, it's a good thing. So anyway, once again, congratulations. Please enjoy today. Have a look around the campus if you haven't seen it before, as I said before, and may you have fun with your families. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to close this ceremony today. I ask you to stand for the singing of the academic anthem and invite our new graduates to process after the academic procession. Thank you very much.
baby, you loved me. Now, baby, I'm sure. And I just can't wait till the day when you knock on my door. Now every time I go for the mailbox, gotta hold myself down, 'cause I just can't wait till you write me you're coming around. And I'm walking on sunshine. Wow, I'm walking on sunshine. Wow, and I'm walking on sunshine. Wow, and don't it feel good? Hey, all right now, don't it feel good? Hey, oh yeah now. I used to think maybe you love me, now I know it's true. And I don't wanna spend my whole life just waiting for you. No, I don't want you back for the weekend, not back for a day.